Okay, so I was born in San Antonio, April 5th, 1972. I guess it's Bexar County Methodist Hospital. Anyway, my dad was an Air Force pilot at the time. Was a trainer pilot during the Vietnam era, training guys to go over there and be in war. And anyway, my brother was born on the base, and actually, my brother David, when he came along. Mom had been pregnant for like 10 months and the doctor really wasn't paying that close attention and didn't know that she'd been pregnant all that time. So needless to say, when I came along, she didn't trust the base hospital. We went outside, but anyway, so yeah, along came me. And then, you know, my folks moved to Waco a few years later when I was still too young to remember. But a lot of my friends in college were Alamo Heights guys, and David Henry, Brian Zintgraff, Paige Blanton, and the list goes on and on. So a lot of spring breaks and other, you know, school holidays, a lot of time in the summer, I'd go down there and hang out with those guys in their, you know, in their hometowns. And so I got to love places like John T. Flores Country Store. I loved going down to Mi Tierra. There's a place called Blanco's that is a Mexican food joint in a strip mall that I really like, Chris Madrid's. You know, those guys knew all the great places to hang out. And I don't know if, I mean, I did some sit-in gigs quite a bit in and around San Antonio. The one that comes to mind is opening for Jerry Jeff Walker at John T. Flores. And just seeing what I thought was an ocean of people, and like no end to the people in my vision from the stage. And so that was certainly a motivator. There's a few guys from down in San Antonio that I ended up writing songs with. And if you look back in some of the old songwriting credits on my early records, there's a guy named Paige Blanton. He's from Pleasanton, which is just south of San Antonio. We wrote I Like Texas together, which is played, you know, every night on the home game win for the Texas Rangers. And David Henry, who's from down there, man, he is all over my early day songs. As far as songs that come from South Texas and San Antonio, man, that's just a feel. It's a part. You're part of that culture. You're part of the people, and you realize that things like dove hunting and going down there, you know, being southbound on 35 and getting down there to, you know, I mean, I think it's the cradle, man. It is so unique in that it's a melting pot of people, and so yeah, there's a ton of songs that come from down there.